Hey there! So today we have another review. This is Chimay Grande Réserve. Chimay Grande Réserve. Funny enough, this is my first Chimay ever. No, I'm just kidding. You're gonna watch this video. It's like, what? This guy's been a scam his entire career. No, no, no. This is my first Chimay on the channel ever, which is crazy. I've never reviewed Chimay on the channel, which also goes to show you how much I like quads and Belgian beers in general. Yeah. So anyway, this is an insane deal. Well, yeah. Anyway, there's a rant about this. That this is one of my least favorite styles of all time. But granted, the price, the regular bottle, which is like whatever, something like 12 ounces, whatever Belgian ounces, milliliters you use, was $11. This bomber, which is 750, so it's 25.4 ounces, was $9.99. Wild. That was really interesting. There's some pictures over here. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Look at that. They say, so interesting enough, they tell you don't put it in a Willibecke or whatever. It's actually like it's like a Stange kind of glass that they actually, goose producers use it. And I guess like, it sort of looks a little bit like a Koch glass. And then, I guess people put Pilsner in that in Belgium, maybe. I don't know. But they tell you put it in like a wider mouth kind of Belgian glass. I have a snifter, which is ideal. They say don't pour it on, don't lay it on side because it's bottle conditioned. And obviously want you to keep all the sediment out of it. But so I had this upright. It was stored upright at the store. Let's see how we like this. So again, with beautiful Belgian beers, you got to pour them soft. Like I poured that as delicate as you could. And it's cold as hell. Like I didn't even let this warm up. We're not cold as hell, but like. Anyway, it came from the store this afternoon, so it's not been chilling in the fridge for a full day to get it really, really cold. But like this is almost fridge temperature, and even then, the head is rocking on this guy. Beer comes in a really nice kind of like a deep amber. If anything, it's almost like a light brown, like a mahogany. A mahogany, yeah. It's like a light to medium brown color-ish kind of to do. In the light, it's like way darker than deep amber, brownish hue to it. And then the head is so light, like so it's the candy sugar that really makes or like the darker candy sugars that help make this like complexity of like darker sugars that helps makes this beer darker versus there's no actual like or not as like little if none crystal or darker malt in here that would help color the head. So the color is actually going into the beer, but not influencing the color of the head, which is like, you know, you've seen stouts and stuff like that tanner kind of darker head is from the tannins of that roasted malt character, roasted malt. But here it's like a very off-white head at best. But yeah, once again, yeah, it smells like a quad. It's fruity, right? It's like, it just smells like a bouquet of like, I mean, this is definitely tons of like ethyl acetate in here, or isoamyl acetate and ethyl acetate. Like it's all this like kind of like lightly banana-y, lightly apple-y cooked character. Lots of figs and plums, and it's just it's a fruit bomb. Like, yeah, fruit. A little bit of phenol in here too. I get a little bit of like black peppery. Is it black pepper spice? Like. No, it's more like a lightly plasticky tone, but it's as if you could have like rubber bands, but they were flavored with like dark fruits again, like the figs, apples, plums, a little bit of like light banana character, candied character, a lot of candied fruits, a lot of like fruit jerky. The kids eat this fruit jerky stuff, like dry dehydrated fruits, dry dehydrated apple. Yeah, tons of apple in here. Pear too. 9%. First thing you notice is just the carbonation. Like, I poured it as light as I could, and it still had this this beautiful head to it. And drink this beer. It's just like, it's like champagne. You know, these Belgian beers, their carbonation is intense. There's an insane levity to this beer. You know, I looked at the label again. I was like, this freaking thing's 9%. Like, golly. I will say you do taste the alcohol in the back end. But the carbonation and the thinness of the mouthfeel is just a noticeable thing. It's a very thin beer. It's like dark fruit champagne. dark fruit malt champagne. That's the best way I could describe it. So malty, a lot of that kind of like cooked apple, cooked pear, a little bit of fig character, spritzy carbonation throughout. The malt is just so light. It's like wafer thin white bread character. The other thing is there's a hop bitterness to this guy. There's noticeable like earthy hop bitterness that sort of hits in and like helps like transition the beer from that like spritzy character into like, boom, now we're bitter too. There's a noticeable bitterness, which is quite nice. Interesting. I never thought of these beers having like, well, again, all these like Belgian beers always have this beautiful like drinkability and like balance to them, and the bitterness is part of it. Like these exaggerated kind of American examples that are so dark fruity, so sweet, is like not really what the Belgians do. They're more about like carb, bitter, balance, levity, drinkability, digestibility, I think is what they're looking for. There's also this weird kind of like mocha tone. It's like, how do you describe it? It's like really, really watered down milk chocolate, or like really, really watered down hot chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, it's like somebody got Swiss Miss and like gave you hot chocolate, but only used like a quarter of the packet. And you're like, what is this chocolate water? It's like, doesn't even taste like hot chocolate. It's like chocolate water. Yeah. So a little bit of that weird, lightly chocolatey, very faint hint tone. And then there's like a really like intense like banana runs character. Yeah. When I build opinions, I like to think of myself as somebody that could change, that adjust palate, but as someone who's tried so many beers and has so much experience tasting beer, it's just like there's a reason why I think a certain way, and I can strongly say this is not as bad as the Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. This beer is terrible. I don't like this. Like it's terrible. It's executed perfectly. Like it's world. Like people consider this world class. They love it. It's executed great. Objectively, I can say that. Like if I had to judge this beer, yeah, it does a great job. But for me, like I just don't know. Like what are we doing here? Like it's like spritzy, and it's got a little bit of this weird mocha tone thing, and then like it's got this weird amalgamation of fruits. It's like bananas. Like I would never give you a fruit salad with like bananas, apples, pears, and like little thin slices of chocolate. But that's sort of what this tastes like. And then on top of that, you poured like a bunch of like soda water on top of it because it's got this spritzy zestiness to it. And then it's like bitter as well because it has noticeable bitterness too, just to help to balance out the beer. The beer has some balance to it, but the flavors just don't make sense to me. Like I don't know, man. You know what it is? It's probably a food beer. Like this feels like a beer, or sorry, I know for a fact these are food beers, but I have no problem drinking like the lighter Belgian beers and a bunch of the other Belgian styles by themselves. But this I can sort of see like, all right, give me some like duck or like things that like a stew. See, I'm thinking about this like, man, this is gonna suck. Like, what am I gonna do with the rest of the bottle? I'm gonna cook with this guy. So, shoot. Honestly, the carbonation doesn't matter. It's actually completely fine if it's flat. So, obviously, I don't have any ingredients to make a Belgian beer dish tonight. But I will throw this in the fridge. It'll get flat. And I'll make a dish for you guys. That sounds fun. I'm going to think of a dish. Especially since, like, that's honestly part of the advanced history curriculum and part of the essays. Like, do some beer cooking for us, essay form. So let's like do a video with cooking. You guys mention cooking sometimes. I've never really cooked on the channel. Maybe we shall cook. I'll think about it. All right. Because I don't want to drink the rest of this beer. Okay. So excuse me. So what I said about this beer is accumulated by like a lot of those sentences. It's a like spritzy, malty, appley, dark fruit, banana-y seltzer thing with like bitterness. Like it's like boozy too. The weird mocha thing is so crazy. Like again, like something like Panna Pot is so good because it pushes on the dark fruit. It pushes on a little roast. It makes like it goes all the way. Versus this is trying to be like spritzy and light and have levity to it, but those flavors don't go well with like mocha and like banana runts and like apple pear and fig and plum and dates and figs, and like, right? Like, bro, you're never gonna have me ask you for a fig flavored soda. Like, what? It's not really sweet either. It's really drinkable. It's super dangerous and drinkable. But man, I don't know, man. Yeah. Again, I don't know why I did this to myself, which is super ironic because literally the kids are out of town with Katie going camping with friends. I obviously work like 6 days a week, so I can't go anywhere. So I literally had the night like by myself, and I decided to buy two of the worst styles, in my opinion, to confirm if they're the worst styles in my opinion. And I'm literally drinking the two worst beers, worst styles I can possibly think of, and that's what I'm doing right now. I don't like this. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. It's executed really well. It's exactly, the carbonation is fantastic. Like what it does with flavors, the hop bitterness has balance to it, fine. But like these flavors just like don't like, they just, I don't know, man. Such a sour face for somebody enjoying Chimay Grande Reserve, right? I don't know. The flavors just don't make sense to me. I'm not really in the mood for it. And there's like a tart cherry thing in here too, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's just too spritzy and light for something that comes in this color and doesn't go all the way. I feel like you want to not have the carb and push more sweetness, push more rose, push more dark fruit. Otherwise, give me like a triple. Give me a duvel. If you're going to get this levity and the hot bitterness, give me something light where the flavors make sense. This kind of like medium brownish mahogany colored beer with spritzy, with the flavors and the ester, bro. And there's some phenols in here too. It's a little bit plastic, and the phenols in the fruit, like, it just doesn't work with darker beer. I don't know. It's definitely better than the Bigfoot. Is 80 a bad rating? I gave the Bigfoot a 78, 80. I hate this. I don't like this, but I'm giving it 80. All right, until next time. Cheers, later.